Live Better rewards points to save on your premium. Live better with Medibank.
There are some things in life you might regret, and there are some things you don't. Pay the same price at every Honda centre in your state or territory. Plus, get 5 scheduled services for $199 each as standard. You don't regret a Honda.
Tonight, 3 dead and dozens injured after Greyhound bus crashes on the Bruce Highway. The shocking new figures that make Queensland the crime.
And are your existing bench tops still safe to use? 7 News, Monday at 6.
It was 60 years ago tonight that the Beatles played their final show in Brisbane, wrapping up their one and only Australian tour. Thousands turned out to greet the Fab Four on arrival, but not everyone was a fan. Max Futcher reports.
And here they are, the Beatles are arriving in sunny Queensland.
Just after midnight on a Monday morning, thousands at Eagle Farm to welcome the Fab Four.
And there's George, Paul, and I can see Ringo in the background having a chat to some of the stewardesses.
By the time they arrived, the country had been in the grip of Beatlemania for weeks.
The chant is "We want the Beatles," another girl's fainted.
Brisbane was their last tour stop after a detour to New Zealand, but not everyone was a fan. In the crowd, a few Queensland uni students as the band climbed onto a flatbed, an egg and a toilet roll lobbed out of the crowd.
Oh, I noticed there was an egg thrown there and the boys just shook their hands in all good humour.
They brought 24 eggs with them. Most of them were crushed by the fans behind the barricades.
I don't think it's a good way of expressing yourself.
Decades later, federal MP Bob Catter admitted to being a thrower.
This was an intellectual reaction against Beatlemania. Somewhere, someone had to put a stop to this.
But no one was going to stop 2 nights at Festival Hall. Like everywhere else, 2 shows a night. A ticket meant seeing the Beatles on stage for just 25 minutes. The set list included Twist and Shout, I Wanna Hold Your Hand, She Loves You, and Can't Buy Me Love. Brisbane also gave the band a chance to finally meet some local wildlife, while Paul and George managed to escape the hotel for lunch at Mount Tambourine, met afterwards by local school kids.
When they came out, the nuns with the school children led the school children in a couple of songs which brought George Harrison to tears.
So, what did the Beatles think of their stay?
So I expected it to be much hotter and, more skyscrapers, more American. The people were marvellous. The girls, fantastic. Bellows girls.
Safe trip home.
Thanks very much. And get your hand off my knee.
Now let's get back to the weather, Tony. Change is on the way.